What is going on, you beautiful people? It is Trellirelli here. We are reacting live to the new Guardian Charon in Smite. I'm super excited for it. I said live, but I actually missed when they went into game, so I had to go back and watch that for a second. Now, they should be showing us the abilities, and we should be able to jump right in exactly where we went off.
Traditional ranged basic attacks.
So pretty much, he'd just be sitting there on his boat, and he's got a ranged Guardian auto attack, sort of like Hades used to back in the day. But I'm just going to let the devs talk, and let's check this guy out.
Normal basic attacks, but she does have a little extra component where if you basic attack allies, it does something. This is just standard ranged basic attacks, and we thought that this worked out really well for Charon because he's not a boat, right? He kind of has this area in front of him that makes it a little bit difficult to be in melee range, so we wanted to kind of give you the best
Someone
of both
just
worlds,
bought
where it
from the
looks like
Nexus.
if they're getting close
I'm
to the
sorry.
boat, you slap them with a
I'm not streaming.
They're far away. They get hit by a scary deluge of water.
A deluge.
River Styx water, especially. That was the other challenge, is incorporating the River Styx water into the boat and making the boat feel like it's actually, boating around, even though he is technically on land. But he's making a little trail behind him.
Yeah, that's.
I think it looks clean how he
So I
boats
guess
around.
let's dive into the passive. So what's his passive?
Yes, Charon's passive is Ferryman of Souls, and so this will require some minions or some jungle camps here. But basically how this works is that whenever Charon is in assist range when a friendly lane minion or a neutral jungle monster dies, yes, both of them, they will leave behind their soul in the form of a coin on the ground. And so Charon is able to pick up these coins, and each time that he does, he gets 1 gold in his pocket, and he keeps a special soul stack. And he can have up to 20 of these soul stacks. And so you're probably wondering, what the heck do I do with these soul stacks?
Yeah.
Well, anytime that you take a soul stack back to base, you trade it in.
Oh, shit.
And then you get 2 max health permanently throughout the rest of the game. So you can see here, picking up some souls. That passive meter number has lit up to be 3. He's picked up 3 coins, some totals.
Okay, so he's got 3 coins.
Back to base.
I see it right here.
Animation,
Makes
by the way.
sense.
So cool. You turn him in. That is 6 extra max health for the rest of the game. And
super awesome.
You'll see as well that you can only have up to 350 max health gained this way.
Oh, unlucky. I thought you could just stack racks and get as much HP as possible.
Yes, and even if you're ever at maxed soul stacks, you still will get gold even if you hit that cap. So don't have to worry about being super extra efficient with this. But, when you hit 20, it's nice to go back to base and get that nice little refresh, get a nice 40 extra max HP. And again, that lasts for the entire rest of the game.
That is super duper awesome.
Okay, that's easy enough. That's like, it's kind of like a little mini game you get to play while playing Charon.
Although I do have it on good authority that my soul is actually worth 6 dimes and 4 pennies.
Oh.
So, if I happen to die,
well, that's not 1 obol, so I'm so sorry, but you're not gonna make it.
Okay.
Larry just gave him that.
You have to go to currency.
The little gremlin laugh.
Yeah, I'll hit an ATM. So let's go to the first ability.
Let's see the first ability. I already saw swooping.
So this AO1 is a line projectile that explodes if it hits an enemy god. So basically, it'll just do normal damage if it's just passing through minions. This can also go through walls. But as soon as you shoot it over an enemy god, you'll see there's a circle that appears. And so, inside of this circle, anyone that gets hit by it does take damage. You don't get double hit if you get hit by the projectile and the explosion. And then you get silenced for 1 second.
Okay, I was going to say he's a guardian.
That, though, you can see there's a little ground particle and some extra damage going on. And so what's happening here is that every time that you move while you are affected by this debuff...
He missed.
Are they not? Huh?
It's probably lagging a little bit. Oh no!
I may have broken.
Oh no!
You should be able to bots orbit 0 and it might fix it.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. A little bit difficult to show here, folks, but you gotta trust me on this one. Anytime that you move, you'll make a new puddle, and every time that you make a new puddle, you'll take damage. And so you also will take damage for the duration of the puddle, however long that lasts, and be slowed as well. So this is effectively slow, silent puddle.
Slow, silence puddle. I was going to say, it seemed like just a line damage ability for a guardian.
Oh no!
But it's got silence and slows. Gotcha.
All right, that's super cool though. I like the trailing because if you're in a team fight in the jungle and you hit like 3 people and all of a sudden everywhere you step,
Everyone's got puddles for days.
Yeah.
That's super awesome. All right, excited to play with that. Next up, we have the second ability, Damnation.
Yeah, so this one's super cool. So what
Oh my god, look at how much text that is.
And calls upon some spirits to haunt whoever is in the area. So it does damage, and it also then marks whatever enemy is in the area, as you shall see here momentarily. There's our opening the rift to the underworld.
It's like old Nox too.
And if an enemy gets hit, there's a little skull on their head. That's their little mark.
That's spooky boy.
They're haunted here. And so what happens when they're haunted is that they are revealed, and their attack speed's also slow. But on top of that, if you, as Charon, or any of your allies, damages anyone that is marked, you get a shield.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, and so how this shield worked is that there is an initial value that you get, and every subsequent shield gives you 25%
can just keep building shield?
of that value. So you can keep stacking up that shield, keep fighting back.
And allies can do that too, so you can get like an ADC.
25% of that initial hit. So it is important to hit that one time, get that nice little buff, and then if you want to walk away, you can walk away, or you can just keep fighting into them. Because again, they are attack speed slowed, they are revealed.
You can just give shields to the boys? That's kind of sick.
And a super good trade ability too, for sure.
For a Guardian, yeah.
That's awesome, yeah. All right, well that's super.
All right,
cool.
we know
I
this is like some sort of row the boat.
And yeah, so this works also once per basic attack or ability. It's not going to work multiple times if you have like Anubis one where you're taking a bunch. Only one time per ability. Yep.
Makes sense.
All right, so next up we have the third ability, which I'm super fond of, Swift Voyage.
Yeah,
I'd call it row the boat.
This ability turned out so fun. So this is a dash ability where you, as Charon, will forcibly row forward at a breakneck pace. So you'll go forward with increased movement speed and reduced turn radius for a couple seconds there. And as you see, he's got a little bit of a weight going on at his side.
So cool.
So this ability is a root, but depending on how accurately you're hitting it, if you hold out that targeter for a second, you'll see there's a center line and an outer line. So that center line will root for 1 second, and the outer lines will root for half a second. And of course, as you'll see here, after rooting a bunch in a row, you will TR. So trust me, 1 second and 0.5 seconds.
Okay.
But, yeah, you
a 1 second root?
Row people
he just
over with
rows
your boat.
people over.
And it's very, very fun.
That does look actually really fun.
On the river Styx. I love it.
Yeah, it's insurance. It's okay.
And then I've seen the cinematic. His ult has something to do with a big wave as well. So he's got waves for days, it would seem.
This long have a beautiful boat in game. Like everything about this is perfect. But we have to get here. We've been working towards this moment in time. It's the ult Summon Styx.
This ability is so cool, and I'm so excited
500
to see
damage.
People, play with it. So how this ability works is that Charon charges for a fairly long duration. He gets crowd control immunity as well during this, and then he's going to summon a massive tidal wave that is global. So a lot of our times in playtests, we've had people try and cross-map snipe with this, which has been a lot of fun. And the other cool part of this is that any time that you hit an enemy with the wave, they are feared back towards the direction of the wave. So not towards Charon, towards the direction that the wave is going. So you can see there.
And it just fucking keeps going, bro. What?
It's just going to go until it leaves the map, and then
it just goes on forever. It does 500 damage.
Awesome.
But that's not the only thing it does. It does more.
Going.
So you can also use this as a defensive tool to set up yourself and allies. The first thing that this does is anytime that you hit an ally with the wave, they gain some protections for a short amount of time. And if you decide that you also want to charge along with the wave, it has a 60-unit area behind it that grants you a pretty significant movement speed boost.
You can run
say,
with
all right,
the
boys,
wave,
let's get in
man.
there. Drop the ultimate. Everyone's charging along, and one thing that you'll see Clumsy do here in a second is
I gotta see
you want to just drop the ultimate and then 3 alongside it. You can stick along this if you have a movement ability for a long, long time.
Double wave fucking combo,
it feels
man.
so epic to be able to charge in alongside your team.
If you build damage and you can send that across the map, 510 damage from a Guardian is not small.
Rude into silence. He's got a lot of tools here, and as you'll notice, not a whole lot of damage. So he does have a lot of CC. He's very CC oriented. He's great at engaging. He's not so good at the whole stopping, peeling thing. He's definitely really good at being a distraction, and that's what he does best, I think.
I mean, you send in the boys.
He's got that unique.
You've got the ult that gives movement speed.
Because he's not a good guy. He's not a bad guy.
You use
either.
this ability.
He's just trying to keep order.
You use that ability. Your hunters can then auto attack and give themselves a shield. And then you send the boys and the puddles are working. And then that puddle leaves extra damage for the team. That's interesting because I'm trying to think the last Guardian that came out. Off the top of my head, Maui didn't have a lot of damage. He had a lot of CC though. This Charon seems really cool. I love the ult. The third ability as well, being able to like zoom around with it, just seems so sick. And he actually does seem like he does a bit of damage. Of course, it's not going to be like, he's not going to be soloing you, but he's got movement. He's got CC immunity. He can get extra HP from his passive. He gets extra gold from his passive. Honestly, seems really cool. I was gonna say just in time for Halloween, but we're in freaking July. My birthday's in 4 days. Like it is not Halloween time by any stretch. But That's going to be Charon for you. I don't imagine there's going to be too much. Once again, like always, if you're watching this when I get uploaded, there will be PTS up soon. I'll pin it in a comment when we figure out the date that it's up. It could be up tonight, or it could be up in a bit. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, let me know. If you're excited about Charon, also let me know. Let's create a discussion down there in the comment section. And that's all I got for you today. It's been Trellirelli, guys. Peace.